Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Nurul Fatona. I'm from English Education Class C 2018. In this moment, I want to present my material. The title is Correlation Between Reading Comprehension and Student Vocabulary Mastery Senior High School. Background. Basically, there are 4 language skills to be mastered: listening, speaking, reading, and writing skill. Especially, reading skill in senior high school English curriculum has important role because it will be important for the student to continue to the keep development of the reader. Moreover, by reading, someone may get wider information than listening. For example, someone who reads a newspaper will get more information than someone who watches news on television. In relation in definition of reading, Edita G. Simanjuntang defines are the meaningful interpretation of printed or written verbal symbols. This is so supported by Wills, who states that by reading someone can find the specific information. He needs specific information in the case of helping the student to understand the text without understanding. Problem identification. Based on the research background above, the problem of this research was formulated as follows. Is there any significant correlation between reading comprehension and vocabulary mastery in high school? Research focus. The research focus of this research is as follows. 1. To measure the level from reading comprehension students senior high school. 2. To measure the level from vocabulary master students senior high school. And 3. To find out the correlation between reading comprehension and vocabulary mastery. Research objective. In accordance with formulation of the problem, the purpose of the study is to determine the relationship between reading comprehension and vocabulary mastery in high school. Research benefit. Theoretical. The results of this study are expected to be a reference for various research on the relationship between reading comprehension and vocabulary mastery. B. Practical. 1. For college teachers. The positive result of the study can support English teachers in their universities teaching vocabulary. 2. For university students. The positive relations of the study can support students to master English vocabulary. And 3. For other research in the future. For future research, the positive result of this research can be used as an example in future research. Chapter 2. Professor-related studies. 1. Aris Mahmudi. The correlation between vocabulary achievement and reading comprehension achievement of the 8th grade student at junior high school for Jember in 2012 until 2013 academic year. The result of the data analysis by using product moment correlation showed that convention correlation was higher relative at significant level 5%. It means that there was significant correlation between vocabulary achievement and reading comprehension achievement. And 2. A correlation study between reading interest toward their vocabulary mastery. A correlative study of the first semester of English department student of Salatiga in academic year of 2012 and until 2003. The correlation between vocabulary. Theoretical framework. Reading. Reading definition. There are many definitions and the reading because of the complexity of the reading process. In suitable reason, discuss difference of it. According to Naban, the reading is a complex activity because it depends on the language skill and the level of intellectual activity of the reading. Purpose of reading. According to resident, there are some purpose of reading, namely for pleasure or personal reason to find general information such as what a book is mostly about. B. To find a specific topic in a book or article. C. To learn subject matter that is required for a class. 3. Benefit of reading skill. In addition, reading has many benefits and function. Intellectual function. B. Vocabulary. 1. Definition of vocabulary. Vocabulary is one of the elements of learning language. And vocabulary is one of the most obvious components of language and one of the first things applied linguistics turn their attention to. Record. Vocabulary is one of the most important part of language. And then mastery on vocabulary. Every language has vocabulary, and the mastery of vocabulary plays a very significant part in learning new language. We cannot master a language well unless we have a good mastery on vocabulary we are learning. Chapter 3. Research Methodology. A. Research Type and Design. This research was descriptive qualitative research. According to Sugiono, define qualitative research as a kind of a category of study that is used to analyze the natural event. In the study, researchers has analyzed the student correlation between reading comprehension and student vocab mastery. B. Research schedule and location. The research was conducted at Senior High School 1 Majene and only observes student difficulties in reading and vocabulary mastery from that school. This research will be started in academic year 20 and 21 until 20 and 22. C. Population and example. The population of this research is second grade student in Senior High School 1 Majene. The total of the number population is 304 students. In conducting in the study, the research chose a class by purposive sampling. Sample of this research is 10 students. D. Operational definition of variables. Operational definition is a definition given to a variable to give an indicator or specification about the activities in measuring the variable. E. Research instrumental. In this research, the research will use 1. Observation. Observation is a complex process. A process composed of various biological and psychological processes. 2. Interview. Interview are used a data collection technique. If the researcher wants to conduct a preliminary study to find problem that must be investigated, and also if the researcher wants to know this from respondents who are more in-depth and the number of responses is small. 3. Questionnaire. Questionnaire is a data collection technique that is done by giving a set of questions or written statement or respondent to answer. F. Technique of data analysis. The collected data will analyze to find out the student reading habit, vocabulary master, and whether the student reading habit has significant correlation with their vocabulary mastery or not. Thank you for attention.